Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and we were able to get another Fan Fridays in for this week, this time featuring a Mega Pidgeot that claims to use Fissure. Now, I'm pretty sure I understand how that happens, but we gotta watch it happen in real life to really just understand the sheer brutality of the no-guard Fissure anything, really. Just no-guard OHKO moves. It's crazy. We've seen it on a couple of strats before, but now this time bringing it with a new Flare, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. We've got the speed, we've got the power, we've got the Komodo outfit. Pretty fancy. And this is where things are about to get carried away. So Dugtrio, Mega Pidgeot. I feel like with the Mega Pidgeot evolution on that first turn, this just gets a lot stronger in the 7th generation. Or like the idea of this, even though I think it is only possible in the 7th generation because you get Mimic, right? So Pidgeot's going to protect, have the opponent switching out on that first turn, which does help. Dugtrio's going to use Fissure, and you know what? Just find that successful Fissure. 1 in 3 chance to just completely cheese the opponent. But now what I see happening is like Mega into the Mimic, and then Dugtrio's just going to keep spamming Fissure or something, and then it's got a Focus Sash so it stays alive. I see this working out like that, but maybe something else kind of crazy happens, and that is going to be the Necrozma form now in game. So yeah, Mega Pidgeot. Gonna be a fancy Mega Evolution, and like I said, this probably has to be a transfer Pidgeot because of that. And then of course that means we are going to get the Mega Necrozma as well. So, or not Mega Necrozma, Ultra Necrozma. It's crazy because we have like the Primal Reversion, now we have the Ultra Burst and Mega Pokemon and Z moves. So many different mechanics coming in, but there's the Mimic from the Pidgeot that we have been waiting for. So Pidgeot needs to survive this turn because it learns Fissure, but it doesn't immediately use it as though it was Mirror Move or something. And then this straight Iron Head to the Lycanroc, man. This Dugtrio can fight, but that's going to be a Power Gem from Necrozma onto the Pidgeot. I'm guessing Tank Pidgeot, right? 190 hit points seems a little high, so I'm guessing like max speed investment, hit point investment, because you're doing the Fissure, so nothing else matters. And then Dugtrio is going to be able to survive. Tangling Hair might actually have an impact right there, and then we're going to see what else happens. So Pidgeot comes in with a straight Fissure, it's no guard, it's outspeeding, and Necrozma is going to go down off that one, and now I guess just Iron Head, and then that's how you remove the Lycanroc. Last Pokemon is going to be the Xerneas. So Xerneas doesn't have the outspeed unless it's like Scarf or something weird, and then Pidgeot's just going to take it down like that. So this battle seemed interesting. I like it. It's so weird because one thing that makes it hard to feel like this is going to get set up more is that you need that turn of survival, and then you need the Mimic, and then like the Dugtrio Pidgeot has to kind of work out. But when it happens, then now you have a fast Pokemon on that Mega Pidgeot just kind of throwing down the crazy damage, well, not even crazy damage, just throwing down the infinite KO damage onto really any Pokemon. So that is going to be one put away like that, but we got some more battle submissions to show as well. Alright, so we have another battle from Gamma with this same strategy. I really want to see where it goes because there's a few things I want to see work out. Because I feel like using the Alolan Dugtrio, it has a 110 on the speed, but it's not Scarf. You know, it's not outspeeding the Pidgeot. So it's not like Fissure happens, then Pidgeot gets to mimic it, and then have the opportunity to use it sooner. It looks like you might have to bait that Protect, but if that's a successful bait, then Pidgeot kind of gets to do whatever it wants for free. I'm trying to think in the merits of Alolan Dugtrio over the regular Dugtrio. Regular Dugtrio is faster. Like, yeah, that's a Mega Lucario, so Dugtrio has a 120 speed, so it would be able to outspeed that Lucario. Alolan Dugtrio only has the 110, but I guess Tangling Hair could apply, and that's like where things start getting crazy. So Naganadel going to come in with the Thunderbolt. That's also massive outspeed. You know, Pidgeot, it's good on that 121 speed, but Naganadel is still going to find it. No Mega Evolution, and then the Sky... Wait, was that Sky Uppercut? Yeah, Sky Uppercut comes through. And now I think it makes sense. Okay, so this was the answer I was looking for. You don't Mega the Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot. Yeah, you don't Mega the Pidgeot. Even if Fissure misses, it looks like it's not the end of the world. You Mimic, and then you Mega into the, just the dunk right there. But where does the, like, why Dugtrio, or why Alolan Dugtrio over the Dugtrio? Because then, if that Lucario was special, you know, say it hit you with an Aura Sphere, now it wouldn't have that speed drop from the Tangling Hair. So Tangling Hair does kind of provide a good amount of utility, but isn't enough. And then Fissure going to come in onto Naganadel. Naganadel going to get KO'd right there. So yeah, people say that Naganadel is strong and scary, but that was a super effective hit onto a Pidgeot, and it wasn't enough to KO. So that's going to be the Earthquake, doesn't affect Pidgeot. That works out for Tech, but the Lucario will survive the Earthquake and then just decides to Meteor Mash. No, it only needs 1 hit points to take out the Lucario. So it looks like the Tangling Hair kind of didn't matter, but now after another speed drop, could be pretty problematic for Lucario. and we get to see the next Pokemon coming in. So the Espeon, I mean, that's free. Like, Lucario's already taking damage. Just bring in anything to KO the Lucario, and it's done. So I'm guessing either Scarf Tapu Lele, or it's going to utilize the Tangling Hair speed reduction to kind of do what it needs to. And then you just Fissure the Espeon. You do anything. Psychic the Lucario, and that's going to be over. No priority is allowed to get through. So I like that Tapu Lele as well. Tapu Lele finds itself in once you've given the Fissure to Pidgeot, and now there's really no stopping it except through raw outspeeding. So you will need a Pokemon faster than the 121, because you can't priority shenanigan, and then you're looking at a one-hit KO move in the meantime. And then Tapu Lele is just scary. Like, is that Scarf? Because it outsped the Pidgeot, right? So yeah, Tapu Lele is going to switch out for this one. I mean, bring in the Blaziken. It's already, your Pidgeot's already killing the Volcarona, so Pidgeot comes in with a Fissure, and then that is going to be GG right there. So yeah, these battles can be quick, huh? I don't really know what to say. Let's keep watching them, because yeah, like, you have to be adaptive. You have to play it properly. You have to know when to protect, to like eat the right hits, to then set up for the Fissure. You just also have to know when your tank Pidgeotto or why do I keep calling Pidgeotto? I think that's more like anime influence. I keep calling Pidgeotto Pidgeot or Pidgeot Pidgeotto. But either way, you have to know when your Pidgeot can tank it, and then you transition into Mega Speed Dunk right there. So 7th generation buff kind of showing on that Mega Evolution as well. Let's get into another battle. Alright, so let's see how this battle ends up playing out. Now we're looking at some threats. You know, there's the Greninja. I mean, if Naganadel Thunderbolt, but then Greninja's going to, like, get the stab Ice Beam, but on less power. So I wonder, you know, where the damage kind of lines up on this one, and what will be able to take out the Pidgeot. Because that'd be funny if, you know, Greninja lacks the damage to even super effective take down the tank Pidgeot. But then we also just, Dugtrio's coming in doing its thing. And it's all about, like, I mean, it isn't even all about the Fissure. Like, the comment on that last battle code was, Dugtrio doesn't even have to land Fissure, and the strat can still work. But it is a massive benefit. However, looks like Greninja not threatened at all by the Mega Pidgeot. Just once that Dugtrio gone, Focus Sash comes through, Fissure, Lucario will avoid, and Pidgeot gets the Mimic anyways. So, I guess it works out in the end. And then we're not going to see the Mega Lucario this time, going for that Aura Sphere onto the Dugtrio. So, I mean, if that was Mega, that could be outspeed into death. So, I'm still feeling like the regular Dugtrio would have its advantages to a degree. Now, Tapu Lele comes in. I mean, this still works. Tapu Lele puts up that priority wall, also threatens crazy amounts of damage, and that's a scared Lucario right now, because that is KO range on a Psychic. So, Pidgeotite is going to come through, and then Mega into the Fissure. But now we get to see what happens with the Greninja. That's also going to be something potentially big. So Tapu Lele is going to get that Psychic, and the Psychic will be targeting onto Lucario. I mean, that's what I mean. Neutral damage. Lucario is frail. We know Tapu Lele is scary, and that's enough to KO, and Pidgeot finds that Fissure anyways. Alright, so not perfectly speedy Greninja, but it will just kind of get the job. Well, it did get the job done. It just gets dead from that Fissure right there. Then Incineroar will now be the next Pokemon on the field. I mean, Incineroar's gone. Rayquaza. How do you deal with Flying type Pokemon? I guess that's the only question. It's like, yeah, we finally got Flying type in. Not going to be Fissured, but I mean, Lele is stupid damage. So Tapu Lele is going to Psychic, and the Rayquaza, it doesn't go down, but I mean, you still have a lot of scariness on the team. Like, that's what I like about these multi-threat heavy, well, not even heavy, but like decent setup kind of teams. You know, use one Pokemon to set up another, and then you just bring in something scary. Like, sometimes it's a Mega, sometimes it's not a Mega. This is on the free battle spot, so I mean, that could be a legendary Pokemon, or just the Scarf Lele. You gotta deal with that at some point. And then the Dragon's Ascent. Not enough damage to take down the tank Mega Pidgeot. Going to switch out the Lele, go into the Blaziken. It's actually just like the BM strats, like, oh, Pidgeot's gonna Mirror Move in return. So, I love seeing Mirror Move, and I love Mirror Moves. I mean, that's all you need, guys, right there. Returning the crazy big damage back at the opponent if the Lele cannot finish it, and then that's all that it takes to go and beat the game, win the opponent, whatever I was gonna say right there. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is the Mega Pidgeot with the No Guard Fissure. Always fun strats, just OHKO moves, always landing, or whenever you like stack up evasion, whenever you manipulate the hacks to do just the cheeky strats in the game that feel like they shouldn't be possible but are, always landing OHKO. is cool, and that's what people like to see. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. This might be the end of Fan Fridays. Might try to sneak in another video either later today or Saturday, but hopefully after this 1.1 update shenanigans gets out of the way, we should be good. So just in case, if you guys have a great day, have a great week, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next Fan Fridays.